मीटिंग रेकॉर्ड होते तोपर्यंत ऍक्च्युली ओके इट स्टार्टेड. ऍक्च्युली मुलांना थर्ड ग्रेड मध्ये असणाऱ्या मुलांची नावं लिहिता का, जे कोणी थर्ड ग्रेड मध्ये आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी? थर्ड ग्रेड मधल्या मुलांनी जस्ट येस येस किंवा थर्ड ग्रेड असं म्हणून चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये लिहा. कारण आपण आहे ना, वैशाली मॅडमने सांगितलंय की थर्ड ग्रेडच्या कुठल्या तरी युनिटचं रिव्हिजन घेऊया आपण, कारण त्यांची सेकंड युनिट टेस्ट आहे राईट. ऍक्च्युली आपल्याकडे आपले वर्ग फर्स्ट ग्रेड टू 7th ग्रेड आहे, त्यामुळे खूपशा मुलांना चांगली मदत होईल की थर्ड ग्रेडचे क्वेश्चन रिवाइज करतो तर बस 6th-7th मधल्यांना माहिती असेल तर दे विल एबल टू आन्सर इट. ठीक आहे, तर कोण कोण आहेत की मला फक्त आरुष फक्त नाव दिसतंय थर्ड ग्रेड मधला, आणखीन कोणी नाही आहे का? एकच आरुषच फक्त आहे का, की आणखीन कोणी पण आहेत थर्ड ग्रेड मधले? स्नेहा, ओके स्नेहा, ओके स्नेहा आय थिंक ओके. तुला मराठी समजतं कुठपर्यंत? other than only 2 students, right? Sneha and okay, good. And Arush. दोघच जण आहेत का थर्ड ग्रेड? That's it? No more third grade? That's not good. Okay. Actually, as I planned की आपण डिफरंट लेसन घेणार होतो, पण लेट्स सी आफ्टर रिव्ह्यू युनिट रिव्ह्यू झाल्यानंतर इफ वी हॅव सम मोर टाइम वी विल कंटिन्यू ऑन आवर HTML. तर Sneha, what is the unit? Do you know which unit you guys gonna have your unit test? Sneha, can you type in? Sneha Hazra, can you type what unit test you are gonna have? Second unit test, right? Okay, I think madam told me it looks like the paper which she sent me, it's more geared towards the वर्ड पॅड, राईट? तर मग ठीक आहे, मी वर्ड पॅड सुरू करतोय. वर्ड पॅड, राईट? ओके. माझी स्क्रीन दिसते का सगळ्यांना? विल स्पेंड लाईक 15-20 मिनिट वर्ड पॅड वरती. तर वर्ड पॅड, ओके, दिस इज द वर्ड पॅड, राईट? वर्ड पॅड कशासाठी यूज करत जातं? तर टाईप सम डॉक्युमेंट, राईट? येस की नाही? आणि वर्डपॅड मध्ये ऑन टॉप what you guys see, what you guys call this one on top, जिथे आता हायलाइट झालंय, this is right. So home, then view, meet, okay, कोणीतरी जॉईन होत आहे. ओके, तर याला काय म्हणतोय की दिस इज मेनू, राईट? फाईल, होम, व्यू, those are the menu items, and same is available on top, right? This is toolbar. You can have quick access to that file, right? So file मध्ये जे दिसतंय तुम्हाला new open save, same thing kind of available here, new open save, those things. राईट. आणि नवीन फाईल ओपन करायची असेल तर that's fine. You don't have to be sorry for if you are joining late. As you join, just continue. Okay? तर आता टाईप करायचं असेल तर कुठे टाईप होणार आहे माहिती आहे कोणाला? So if I say okay, एंटर केला तर what is this blinking line called? आयडिया आहे का कोणाला? ब्लिंकिंग लाईनला काय म्हणतात? स्नेहा. स्नेहा हजरा, डू यू नो what this blinking line is called? जिथे आता टाइप करणार आहे दिस इज माय नेम, राइट? So what is this blinking line is called? If I keep pressing space bar, it keeps moving. That is the what we call cursor, right? Cursor is the name for it. So that points you where you are gonna start typing, or wherever you type, at least it's an indication that, oh, this is the place it will, whatever I type on a keyboard, it will get typed over that place, right? मुलांनो, की जिथे मी टाईप करतो, मी प्रेस करतोय कीबोर्ड, ते कुठे प्रिंट होईल तर ते कर्सरने दिसतं. आता कर्सर मला पुढे वरती मूव्ह करायचं असेल तर आय कॅन यूज अ माउस अँड क्लिक इट, or I can use arrow keys to move cursor. But that is cursor, right? So this is the cursor. This is my, I should say my name is Suresh, right? आणि फाइल्स हे डॉक्युमेंट आहे किंवा काय टाईप केलं ते सेव्ह करायचं असेल तर वी गो सेव्ह फाईल and save or save as. You can use the same thing on this menu toolbar. Let's try saving it here. आणि आता मी सेव्ह करतोय तर let's save the document in particular folder. I'm saving it in a C:\data my word pad document, right? It's gonna get saved. I'm gonna close it. आता परत मी वर्ड पॅड ओपन केला. Oh, I think I forgot to show you guys one thing. Let's see, I will show you guys. Each file open करायची असेल तर I will gonna go into that same folder, right? Where is that folder? Okay, so that folder, data and data. Okay, can you guys hear me? ओके सर, ऍक्च्युली आता ऐकायला येतंय का मुलांना? तर कुठपर्यंत तुम्ही ऐकलं नाही माहिती नाही, की फाईल सेव्हिंगचं दाखवलं ऑप्शन, ते सगळ्यांना समजलं की नाही? 639. ओके ओके, फाईल सेव्हिंग समजलं असेल तर ऍक्च्युली क्वेश्चन मी विचारला होता की ही विंडो आहे, राईट? ही विंडो मूव्ह करायला व्हॉट आय डू, की या टायटल बारवर माऊस ठेवतो आणि लेफ्ट बटन क्लिक करून माऊस मूव्ह करतो, त्यामुळे विंडो मूव्ह होते. पण आता ही विंडो समजा, याला विंडो म्हणतात, राईट? की तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना आता माहिती आलं सर. ओके, लेट मी मिनिमाइज ऑल माय स्क्रीन्स सो दॅट वे यू विल नो. ओके, सो माझ्या स्क्रीनवर दिसते, राईट? तर या स्क्रीनवर आता ही विंडो दिसते, ती विंडो मिनिमाइज करायची असेल, म्हणजे दिसायला नको असेल माझ्या स्क्रीनवर, तर काय कुठलं बटन प्रेस करायचं माहिती आहे का? तर त्याच्यासाठी मिनिमाइज करायला दिस लाईन आहे ती यूज करतात, राईट? आणि इट हॅज अ टूल टिप which tells you what it is gonna do. So if I do click on that, it is gonna minimize. So you can see on my title bar or task bar, you see it is. So परत ओपन करायची असेल तर क्लिक केलं त्याच्यावरती परत दिसणार आहे. So this is to minimize. त्याच्या कडेला बघितलं तर इट सेज मॅक्झिमाइज. आता ही विंडो माझ्या स्क्रीनवर पूर्ण स्क्रीन घेत नाहीये, छोटासाच पार्ट ऑक्युपाय करते, म्हणून मॅक्झिमाइज केलं तर ती पूर्ण स्क्रीन ऑक्युपाय करेल, राईट? सो दॅट इज द मॅक्झिमाइज बटन. पण आता जर स्क्रीनवर विंडो मॅक्झिमाइज असेल तर मग ते मॅक्झिमाइज बटन शोज ॲज, बघितलं तर मॅक्झिमाइज बटन इज गोना शो यू रिस्टोर डाऊन म्हणाला तर जी ओरिजिनल साईज होती त्या साईज मध्ये येईल. आणि क्रॉस आहे, त्या क्रॉस कशासाठी माहिती आहे? क्रॉस इज टू क्लोज द विंडो. मी क्लोज करायचं म्हटलं तर क्रॉस प्रेस करायचं, करेक्ट, राईट? तर आय एम गोना ओपन द वर्ड पॅड अगेन, आणि आता परत ओपन करायची असेल तर आय कॅन गो ॲज आय वॉज शोईंग यू गाईज की मेन्यू मध्ये जाऊन करू शकतो किंवा इथे जाऊन करू शकतो. ओपन, ओपन. Okay, it shows open bar here, and then right, so read my data. So this one, right? आता actually एक one more part की आता मी I live in USA असं केलं आणि मी क्लोज करायचं म्हणालं तर what's gonna happen? आज मी फाईल चेंज केली आहे तर it should give me option to save the file. It is gonna save me. Oh, do you want to save the changes? I can say save or don't save. Don't save म्हणालो तर हे सेव्ह होणार नाही, and save म्हणालो तर ते सेव्ह होईल, right? So I'm gonna say no, don't save, right? So one more time, let's open WordPad again. I'm gonna open my file again, right? And you can see p colon data and WordPad. So these changes are not saved. Yes, I will show you that too. Actually, the second thing, right? Here, I'm gonna do the maximize, right? आणि हे कंटेंट आहे, राईट? त्याचं इट्स फोन साईज, राईट? की फोन टाईप इज कॅलिब्री. तुम्हाला डिफरंट फोन टाईप्स आहेत. आपण मागे बघितलं वर्ड पॅड मध्ये तसंच की डिफरंट फोन टाईप आणि साईज आहे. सो साईज इज इन points, right? So you can make it bigger, right? 72, correct? So that you can use smaller one or bigger one. So this is the size of a phone. But other factor, I think we were just missing it. There was a search. There was a zoom somewhere. I think I lost. But that's, I think we don't want to show the zoom. Right. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way, right? So this is the still the font. I just zoom my window, but the font I kept it same. So you can have big font or small font, and font is measured in points, right? These are the points. And you can have different font families. These are called font families. You can say, oh, this is bold, right?
सर तुम्ही अनम्युटेड आहे.
Somebody doing playing with my muting. Okay. Thank you for. Okay, I think we need to really see somebody is playing with these things. But anyway, okay, let's see, guys. So, what I was trying to say is, with this, right? Tooltip. So, माउस ओव्हर केलं कुठल्या बटनवर तर त्याच्याबद्दलची जी इन्फॉर्मेशन असते दॅट इज शोन इन अ टूलटिप. So you can see this all these buttons, right? So you can see tooltip as align the text to left. That's supposedly if I leave in say असं म्हणाले तर now if I say this is a left align, so right align करायचं असेल आणि if I want to know what is the button, then I can just hover the mouse on that button and it will tell me. So then I can make a use of it, right? The idea with the tooltip is की tooltip extra information दाखवते ते बटन काय करेल त्याच्याबद्दल. So आता हे search आहे, right? So it's gonna find the text in a document. So okay, I can search Suresh and मग ते Suresh highlight करेल, right? So that is the idea behind it. So tooltips show additional information, right? Okay, and I think I showed you guys most of the buttons, but now then we will go and do the questionnaires for you guys. And now you guys, at least now you have seen it, right? So we should be able to answer. We won't move till you guys answer the questions. Okay, so these are the questions, right? First question is, the small blinking vertical line on the screen is called dash dash. I know there are two kids from the third grade, Sneha and who is it? Sneha and Arush. So दोघांपैकी कुणाने तरी एकाने उत्तर द्या. Sneha or Arush? You guys know because we just talked about it. The blinking line. Just tomorrow, what is the blinking line? You can see this is what I mean. You can see on my screen here, blinking line. What is this blinking line called? None of them. Maybe then we want to go with the elder kids. Then maybe it's open for everyone. I think Rujula or somebody. Can you guys answer what is that blinking line is called? मुलांना तुम्ही कोणी आन्सर करत नाही, that's not good. Okay. ना ब्लिंकिंग लाईनला नाव आहे काहीतरी एक. व्हॉट्स दॅट नेम? मी तुला मगाशी म्हणालो की व्हॉट इज दॅट नेम? ब्लिंकिंग लाईनला what you call that blinking line? It is blinking line, I think. You guys can see, right? What that blinking line is called cursor. Guys, can I remember? That's called cursor. You guys can see, right? That cursor is moving on my screen when I click the buttons. Right, so that's cursor. Good. Then second question is, to make the WordPad window disappear from the window disappear, what you have to click on? Which button you have to click on? Okay, disappear is a two thing, right? I exactly don't know what they want to ask, but there are two ways to say disappear, right? Is you can say minimize, or a close button, right? Two of them, because maybe it makes you disappear, or you can say close and it will close the window. So both, I think, I'm not sure which answer is in your textbook, but either of them should be fine. And depending on what your school textbook shows. Then to make a WordPad window smaller, you have to click on dash dash button. This should have only one answer, right? Smaller, right? Smaller च काय असणार आहे तर ही smaller is restore, right? Once you maximize, you say when you want to do it restore, it is smaller, right? That is one. Or when you say smaller, the contextual आहे, right? तर minimize button पण यूज करू शकता. So I think माझ्याकडे तुमचं टेक्स्टबुक नाही आहे, पण then if answer to say smaller is minimize, then answer to the previous question will be close button. Correct? So answer to the second question, to make your WordPad window disappear from your desktop, you have to click on close button or cross sign. And then third question's answer, to make the WordPad window smaller, you have to click on the line button or minimize button. Right? That's the two things. Then font size is measured in dash dash. Is it measured in pixels? Guys, you can confirm. What do you get? Points, right? Yeah. So this you can see, right? These are the number points. So points. That's what a font size is measured in. And click on dash dash button to close the document. So you can, there is a close document button. Here is a, okay, there is, okay, document closing. I think you can just have close document. There is a, you always have to open or close. Let's see. Of course, the closing is this close button, right? The cross sign. That's, you're totally closing. You're totally closing your window. But I think not in this one, but if you open the other document like Word or something, then there is a close document function or close document button over there. But in this case, तुम्हाला फक्त close buttonच आहे, right? So you can just use the file, this close button, or you can use this exit. Both will do the same work, right? And I think now one part I just missed out to mention you. Do you guys know what is this mean? Help button, right? So anytime you want to find any information which you don't know about WordPad or any applications, you click on that file or help button, sorry, help. And then when you click on the help, it opens the help, right? And help mode, then you can get more information. Now this help doesn't really show you the particular help. Let's see, this help really doesn't show the help of WordPad, or you can use F1. That's what they say, but I think it takes you to the Microsoft site. Usually there are, I think, older version of WordPad असतील ना, तर help file locally दाखवतं. आता this shows you on a Microsoft site, कारण माझ्याकडचं WordPad I believe is upgraded. But otherwise local असेल तर you can go and type in the help there. Let's see. Now the next set of questionnaires is, one screen tip shows the name and function of a button. Is it true or false? True, right? Yeah. Because if you go, see, any button, if I go, tooltip shows the name of that button and what is button gonna do. So that's what this question says. Screen tip shows the name and function of a button. So what that button gonna do, that's what it's gonna. So this first statement is true. There are 5 tabs on the menu bar. Is that true? I mean, in this case, you can have more than 5, right? Or sorry, menu bar. So I just see 3 here, right? So that's not true, but I guess it all depends on कुठलं वर्जन वापरता त्याच्यावरती. That's false statement. To get help to use WordPad, click on the WordPad help button on the right hand side of the menu bar. आता माझ्याकडे ते दाखवत नाही, पण that's what I was saying की माझ्याकडचं लेटेस्ट आहे, त्यामुळे you won't see it, but this is the way it sometimes shows onto this place. So that's a true statement then. Third statement is true statement. Then font size is measured in a points. True or false? आता तिथे question होता, right? Somebody answer me that one. So now what is this answer for 4? True. Good. And then 5. To close the document, one must click on restore option. Is that true? Right. It should be false, right? Because to close the document, you cannot show the restore. Restore, I think Arya, Bopi, truly, like, just to confirm, the restore button is a middle button, okay? So if you do the restore, it's going to make it maximize or it's going to make it smaller size. It's not going to close the document. To close the document, you have to use the cross sign. So that's the reason this fifth question, to close the document, one must click on a restore option. That should be false, right? So guys, good. Sneha and I think I forgot his name. Sneha or Arush. तुम्हाला कळवना समजलंय का? Yeah, Arush. Sneha and Arush, at least say yes or no. Okay, both of you are not responding. Yeah, I know the rest of the kids are getting it, but the kids in the 3rd grade who are supposed to have त्यांची युनिट टेस्ट ज्यांची आहे त्यांना समजलंय की नाही? Okay, Sneha is saying yes, and then Arush, तू पण 3rd grade मध्ये आहेस ना, तर तुला समजलं का काय बोलतोय ते? Okay, so that's good. So that was the revision for WordPad. Hopefully मुलांना येईल, ठीक आहे? Then let's now continue with our कोणाला question असेल तर I can answer the question. Otherwise we will continue with our HTML session. कोणाला question आहे का जे काय आपण केलं त्याच्यावरती? Yes, no, okay, no, okay. Then let's continue our HTML session. I think we will try to wrap it up quickly. ठीक है, कारण already it's a 7 o'clock. 7, my 7 means you are 8, right? No, 8:30. Okay. Let's continue with the my screen. This is Ayana. Yes, right. So okay, let's recap from what we learned last time. Last time आपण HTML layout बघितलं होतं. HTML layout elements and techniques. Just me example दिलेलं की how you can have a layout. You can have header, which is currently showing planets, and you have footer at the bottom. So header goes on the top, footer goes on the bottom, and then you have something called article on the left hand side and the details, right? So that's called layout. You can have layout. मुलांनो HTML पेजचं लेआउट कसंही असू शकतं, तुम्हाला हवं आहे तसं, पण स्टँडर्ड काय म्हणतो आपण न्यूजपेपर स्टाईलचं किंवा मॅगझिन स्टाईलचे लेआउट, जे मॅगझिन तुम्ही बघत असाल कुठले, आय थिंक चांदोबा वाचता का कोणी? चांदोबा किंवा न्यूजपेपर कोणी वाचत असेल तर त्याचं लेआउट असतं. त्याप्रमाणे HTML पेजचं पण लेआउट स्टँडर्ड डिफाईन करू शकता तुम्ही. तर ते स्टँडर्ड लेआउटचे इलेमेंट्स कुठले आहेत ते वापर आणि कसे वापरायचं हे लास्ट सेशन मध्ये बघितलं आपण. तर मी जसं म्हणाल तसं की हेडर सेक्शन असतं विच इज टॉप अँड देन यू हॅव नॅव्हिगेशन बार. So which navigation bar can be on a horizontal or on can be vertical. तर जे मी एक्झाम्पल दाखवलं त्याच्यामध्ये नॅव्हिगेशन बार वॉज वर्टिकली हिअर ऑन द लेफ्ट हँड साइड आणि त्यामुळे आर्टिकल्स these two section and article they come on middle section here. Oops. Then you have footer then, right? So that's what we were saying, the footer here at the bottom. And there are a couple of different layout techniques. आपण बघितलं ते लास्ट वीक मध्ये CSS फ्लोट प्रॉपर्टी लेआउट. मी तुम्हाला दाखवलं की लेफ्ट हँड साइडला कसं करता येईल, राईट हँड साइडला कसं करता येईल. सो वी सॉ दिस पर्टिक्युलर सेक्शन, राईट? And I showed you guys you can show the layout with the left hand side or right hand side. दाखवलं का मी तुम्हाला लेफ्ट हँड साइड आणि राईट हँड साइड? नसेल तर मलाच आठवत नाही आता. लेट्स सी, नसेल तर आय कॅन शो इट टू यू गाईज क्विकली. दाखवलं का? येस म्हणतायत कोणतरी. लेआउट, राईट? सो okay, that's not the one. I think we are looking at the basic sample. Okay, and the basic sample मध्ये we were looking Mars, Venus. आता हे सगळं left hand side ला, right? What we were supposed to do, okay, right hand side ला घ्यायचं असेल तर you can see मी HTML file open केली and then navigation bar it says on the left, right? So what happens if I say it right? So if I say right, you can see it moved to the right and then article shows on the left part. So that happened with the first page, right? And now तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की आपण त्या दिवशी बघितलं की when I click on Mars has its own layout, right? That mars.html मी तुम्हाला फाईल दाखवली असेल. The Mars file is this file, right? पण त्याच्यामधलं layout still saying that layout property is on the left hand side. That's the reason it switched back to left hand side. कळतंय का मुलांना की इथे तुम्ही बघितलं की मार्स नॅव्हिगेशन बार वर क्लिक केलं at Mars वर, it's gonna load this mars.html file. आणि mars.html फाईल जर ओपन करून दाखवली मी तुम्हाला, mars.html फाईल मधलं कंटेंट, okay, we moved mars.html into CSS layout, right? I think we moved it to layout. Okay, I think, okay, I do not remember we guys did this much. So it's left, right? So if I do right, then it should work with this guy too. So Earth working with the left, Mars working with the left, and Venus also working with the left. Correct? I think Mars and Venus are using style sheet, external style sheet, and a basic sample is using inline style sheet, right? So actually this concept is making you guys understand inline style sheet also. And if you look at this has a style sheet, external style sheet. So is that helping you, Lano? कळतंय का internal external style sheet along with navigation bar? Yes, okay. So that is what we learned last week. And then I gave you guys the homework to do it, right? I did not look at your homework yet. So that's okay. I will look at it later. तर ज्यांनी कोणी केला आहे that's good thing. And ज्यांनी कोणी केला नाही त्यांनी they still have time to submit it. So I will most probably be checking it tomorrow. तर tomorrow पर्यंत तुम्हाला वेळ आहे. ठीक आहे? And we have just 10 minutes, so we will just cover quickly something which is interesting but not really needed. की HTML प्रोग्रामिंग किंवा HTML शिकताना हे काय गरजेचं नाहीये, पण इट्स अ फन थिंग टू नो की अरे कसं दिसतं म्हणून. तर मोस्ट ऑफ द मुलं तुम्ही बघत असाल की HTML पेजवर ऑडिओ फाईल्स ऐकता तुम्ही किंवा व्हिडिओ बघता. आणि जर तुम्ही स्वतः पेज HTML पेज बनवत असाल तर त्याच्यावर ऑडिओ फाईल किंवा व्हिडिओ फाईल कशी डिस्प्ले करायची, तर त्याच्यासाठी HTML मीडिया रिलेटेड एलिमेंट्स आहेत HTML मध्ये. तर ऍक्च्युली व्हॉट हॅपन्ड इज वेन HTML जेव्हा पहिली वेळेस मार्केटमध्ये आलं, दॅट टाइम ॲज अ मार्कअप लँग्वेज इट वॉज ओनली यूज टू डिस्प्ले प्लेन टेक्स्ट. प्लेन टेक्स्ट म्हणाला तर जस्ट लिटरली टेक्स्ट, सिम्पल टेक्स्ट लाईक दिस. आणि आतापर्यंत आपण पण तेच बघितले, राईट, शिकलो त्याच्यामध्ये ऑलमोस्ट लाईक की 6 months आपण बघतोय, पण मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट्स ऑल जस्ट प्लेन टेक्स्ट, राईट. आणि दॅट वॉज द वे HTML स्टार्टेड विथ. पण नाव रिसेंटली सगळं मीडिया असते, राईट, म्हणजे वी कॉल मल्टीमीडिया. याच्यामध्ये ऑडिओ फाईल्स असतात आणि व्हिडिओ फाईल्स असतात. साऊंड, म्युझिक, those are all called media files, multimedia files. There are different multimedia file formats and multimedia elements आहेत, right? Do you guys know few of the, I guess I have it on my screen. The multimedia file formats आहेत आणि त्यांचे different extension असतात. Anybody know what is this? Wave, dot wave? Anybody knows what is that .wav file format for? This is called wave format, right? So this is used for audio files. Then आता MP3 खूपशा जणांना माहिती असेल, राईट? MP3 for again music, audio. MP4 for video, like that, right? So these are all media format, multimedia formats. We will go and look for each and every one, and let's do it quickly. Multimedia format. So there are common video formats and audio formats. So the video formats there is one MPEG, which is called as .mpg format or .mpeg format. Then AVI, which is audio video interleave .avi. मी याच्यासाठी नावं सांगितली तिथे की ऍटलिस्ट तुम्हाला त्याच्याने फाईल शिवाय तुम्ही फॉर्मॅट इथे बघाल स्क्रीनवर, कुठली फाईल आहे आणि काय आहे, तर बाय दॅट ऍटलिस्ट लुकिंग ॲट इट, राईट, की OGV किंवा MP4, त्याच्याने तुम्हाला लक्षात तर येईल की इज इट ऑडिओ और इज इट व्हिडिओ. ऍटलिस्ट दॅट नेम इट विल रजिस्टर. म्हणून हे दाखवते की डिफरंट व्हिडिओ फॉर्मॅट आहेत. त्याच्यामध्ये विंडोज मीडिया फाईल्स आहे, विच इज विथ द एक्सटेन्शन WMV. देन क्विक टाइम, विच इज विथ द apple.mov. Same way, basically there are multiple formats. Idea behind it ki different companies started with their own format, and sometimes he कॉम्पॅक्ट, म्हणजे की छोट्या फाईल साईज मध्ये जास्त इन्फॉर्मेशन सेव्ह करायची असेल तर त्याच्यासाठी कम्प्रेस्ड फाईल फॉर्मॅट लोकांनी सुरू केले, म्हणजे डेव्हलप केले. तर दॅट इज द आयडिया बिहाइंड. कारण नाऊ यू कॅन सी दिस मूवी 1 इज already 771 KB, almost 1 MB file आहे, right? Movie 312. So these movie files are very big. आणि मग त्याच्यासाठी लोक, then people or industry or software people tried coming up with the compressed file format, right? So that's the idea behind it. So these are few common video file format, and then there are some audio file format. जे बघितलं मगाशी wave is here. Apple has some dot AAC called advanced audio coding. Then MP3 आहे, right? MP4 is for video, but you can use it for audio only. So there are these multiple formats, right? And the next thing is we are going to look at few of the HTML elements. I already created some of them. So let's see few of them. की तुम्हाला ऑडिओ फाईल डिस्प्ले करायची असेल किंवा ऑडिओ फाईल प्ले करायची असेल स्क्रीनवर, तर त्याच्यासाठी एक ऑडिओ कंट्रोल आहे, राईट? You guys now know this is the HTML element and this is the ending element. I'll just take out this. So starting element and ending element, and within that you give the file format. So this is the type of the file, and this is the name of the file name which is gonna play. So let's first see this, and then you guys can understand what is I'm talking about. So if I say audio, actually if I don't put the control, it is not gonna show anything. Current control दाखवलं तरच let's see, if I show the controls, then it's gonna show the controls and file. So you have the controls, and I don't know now how I can make you guys listen. But this can you guys hear or no? Okay, but this plays the video. Sorry, this plays the audio. So what is happening is, मी तुम्हाला दाखवता येणार नाही, पण there's, you can see I have horse.ogv file or horse.mp3 file, right? So source element basically telling this browser that, oh, when you click on this button, you play this particular file, and the file type is you define with this tag. Type is the tag you use to define the type of file. It's audio OGG, and the source is this one. You can have anything. These are the alternate, right? Idea is that if your browser has the capability, sometimes older browser still that they are not able to play this OGV file, that then basically you use MP3 file if you have it available. But let's go back to OGG. Current, this you can see OGG is developed by chips.org Foundation. I think idea behind this is they have more compressed and more, what do you call it, better digital coding to save the information. So the loss जे नॉइज म्हणतोय ते कमी असतं ऑडिओ फाईल मध्ये. Right, so that's the idea behind it. So so audio file display करण्यासाठी you have audio HTML element. So now next is you have video. Supposedly how you want to display video. So for video, you have video element, right? And it's almost similar on the same similar line. You have source element where you specify the name of the file and the type of the file. So you guys can let me show this. So now you can see, right? Oh, it shows that video file there, but it's not starting. It's just showing. This is just showing. It's you can go and play it, right? So when you play, you can now, you may not hear, but now at least you can guys can see that video is running, right? So this is what video file is, right? So you specify the source, you can see that movie 1 is in this, movie 2 is in this place. So it shows up this video, right? I think you can change, I can show the movie 1, and you can see when I open it, it will show the different movie, right? So this is what it's gonna show, right? And I can go play, and it shows that video. Other while it is running, you can change, you guys can know, right? This is the width and this is the height. So you can change this width and height of that particular image. So if you want to show this is fine, just for the sake of showing you guys, you can see, right, that width is now 520. So it looks stretch. But that's the idea behind it, that you can specify width and height for the video. And this control, if you take out, now you see the control, right? If you take out those controls, you don't see the controls. You just see these things, right? So without controls, if you don't put the controls, you won't be able to play the file, right? Because it don't show the controls. So you need to have that control attribute there. Correct? And okay, that's, we checked audio and video. And for, there is a one more item which I wanted to show you guys, which is for YouTube videos, right? So YouTube videos, usually they are on someone's or on YouTube server, right? So they are not with you guys. So let me just show here. If I go to the YouTube, okay. So you guys can see, if you go to the YouTube, there are different videos, right? So those videos, let's see. Okay, or we can watch some. Okay, let's see. You guys might have not seen this, right? So this is one of the song, right? This is one of the videos. So how do you know, or how you can play that video? So this is the link you have. So now you can just use this link to display that video, right? So YouTube study, then you cannot use that video because the file is not with you. If you look at in a video, the file is with you, right? This is sitting on my local machine. If it is not sitting on my local machine, the iframe and the FSL, then you have to, for YouTube, you need to put it in iframe. And then you put all this link, that YouTube dot, all these things. And this is the ID of that YouTube video. So you basically put that ID. So let me show you what happens in this case. So, right, so you can see this is the video, right? It plays. So this video to play, we basically are using that link, and there is a video ID. That ID is what we are using. And you guys might have just observed that, or let me just refresh. This video starts playing by itself. And that's because we put this query line argument, if you guys remember, the form मध्ये आपण last time when form gets submitted, that query parameters are there, right? So same way, if you send the query parameters like this, it is gonna do. If you don't send these query parameters, then it won't start playing it. So let me just close this and reload it. So you now this time you can see that I have to explicitly click on play button to start the playing of the video. So if you want auto, right? But if you want to do it auto, then you have to pass this query parameters. Right. So let's see. Yeah, I was just trying to show you. Let's see that video, right? The one which I was trying to see. This song, right? So this is the duck song. If I want to show, this is the duck song. I think there is the one with the video. मुलांनो हा व्हिडिओ बघितला नसेल ना तुम्ही, आता तुम्हाला ऐकायला नाही येणार, पण मे बी यू गाईज शुड वॉच दिस व्हिडिओ, डक सॉन्ग. लेट्स सी, इट्स व्हेरी फनी सॉन्ग मुलांनो. तर डक सॉन्ग जर समजा मला माझ्या त्याच्यामध्ये दाखवायचं असेल तर आय जस्ट चेंज दॅट ॲपचा आयडी and now we should play that duck song, right? So what I'm trying to show you guys, this whenever whichever song you guys play, right, this gummy bear song. So this whatever comes out after this V, this is the ID for that YouTube video. And तुम्हाला जेव्हा तुमच्या स्क्रीनमध्ये तुमच्या पेजमध्ये इन्क्लूड करायचं असेल तर यू हॅव टू यूज दॅट आयडी. सो तुम्ही माझ्या स्क्रीनमध्ये बघत असाल की इफ आय यूज दॅट आयडी, just forget about this autoplay right now. Okay, you have to have this path is gonna be same all the time. That www.youtube.com/embed/. After that, this is the ID of that video. So you basically copy this ID and put it into your place, right? So that way your video, let me show you, then when you load that page, basically that's what it starts, right? Okay, this video is unable somehow and not available, but why is not available? So they don't let you, I think there is some kind of issue, they don't let you use it. Okay, but idea behind it is की any YouTube video असेल तुमच्याकडे तर त्याचा आयडी घेऊन you can display it on your screen, right? So that's the idea behind YouTube. That's all I wanted to cover. Actually, for 721 झाले, we actually covered pretty good. Question आहे काय मुलांनो? Any question? Mulano, you guys still hear me, right? Okay, if no questions, then you guys are good to go. Just remember, if कोणी homework केला नसेल तर they still have some time to finish the homework. It says YouTube can't be connected. But then if नसेल तर I guess there are some other reasons, right? So one, maybe somebody blocked you from connecting, and as long as if I can see it, you should be able to see it. पण जर दिसत नसेल तर that means somebody blocked you, right? Can't connect. हा व्हिडिओ बघताय. Okay. Okay, goodbye, guys. We'll see you next week. And next week, mostly we will start with JavaScript. And I think we are good with this. Uh, we will go a little easy for JavaScript also. But next week, soon we will start JavaScript. Okay, Mulano? No homework, Pratibha. The homework is from the previous week. तर लास्ट वीकचा होमवर्क कंप्लीट करा असेल तर. JavaScript easy or hard? असं काय इझी और हार्ड असं काय नाही की ऍक्च्युली इट इज वन ऑफ द प्रोग्रामिंग स्क्रिप्टिंग लँग्वेज. Currently most of the places use the JavaScript आणि आजकाल HTML रिस्पॉन्सिव्ह पेजेस क्रिएट करायचे असतात त्यामुळं it is most widely used for front-end programming. It is kind of a not originally sequential programming. If you come back from different thought process, sequential programming असेल तर it's kind of feels weird that अरे प्रोग्रामिंग मध्ये कंट्रोल कुठे जातो काय होतो कळत नाही. But I think for new kids it's actually good to know. कारण त्यांना माहिती नसेल तर okay, that's the way to do the coding. Yes, all of you can leave now. Okay.
Bye, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir.